Today is Wednesday, the 31st of July 2019. And today I'll be sharing with you 5 tips that can move you to a level of significance. Many people just pursue success, but the reality and the truth of the matter is, while success is good, success is relative. What really matters is significance. When you impact your world and everything around you. That's what true success is about. And to move you to this level of significance, I'll be sharing 5 tips. And the very first of the 5 tips is that time flies. Time flies. It just flies away. All of us have 24 hours in a day. Nobody has a second more or a second less. All we have is 24 hours. And in those 24 hours, each of the hours have 60 minutes. And each of those minutes also have seconds. So what you do this very second, what you do this very minute, what you do this very hour compounds and adds value to that place of significance that you want to get to. So today matters. Today matters. Every second, every minute. Once it's gone by, you can't get it back. Watching this itself, it's good use of your time, I tell you. And you find out from every episode that we share that your life will increasingly be transformed. Thank you for subscribing. Now, the second tip is that attitude matters. The right attitude matters. The attitude that pursues diligence and is consistent in doing the right thing. And is just not swayed by what is happening around or seeking popularity or just wanting to be accepted. I'm talking of that attitude that pushes you and keeps you in a consistent path to doing the right thing all of the time. The attitude that is not based on beliefs and values that actually are adding no value to you. For example, a typical challenge most people have with time. You're invited to a program that is 8 or 9 a.m. Most people, strangely, especially in these parts of the world, right, would just assume that no, they did not really mean the time that is indicated. So they come an hour or sometimes a lot more later. And guess what? Most of the time they're right. But that is the wrong attitude to life, because time is money, time is precious. Remember what we started off with, the first tip, time flies. So how you use your time matters. And the right attitude is one that is consistent and is timely. I remember, and you may also have stumbled on some trend on social media some time ago. I can't remember her name now. Some young girl who was constantly not allowed into school and sometimes was actually caned for coming to school because her parents hadn't paid her fees. But she kept on coming. Every day she kept on coming to school. She kept on coming. And they were beat her most of the time, yet she kept on coming. And someone, I don't know who, just interviewed her one of those days. Why do you keep on coming when you know they won't let you without your school fees? And they'll keep beating you. And her response was, well, now them go tired from the beating and the caning. All me I know say, I won't go to school. Translated, well, it's those that are caning and beating me that will get tired. But I know I want to go to school. And eventually somebody saw that video online, paid her school fees, put her on some scholarship, and transformed her own life and her family's. That is the right attitude. The attitude that does not give up, that just keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. In the battle between the water and the rock, the water always wins. But then the water is so light and subtle, but the water chips on the rock, bit by bit, bit by bit, as the water flows through the rock. Before you know it, it makes a gully through the rock. That is the right attitude that takes you to a level of significance. The third tip is that your association matters. The average of 5, that is what my friend and mentor John Maxwell calls it. You are the average of 5. You are the average of 5 people that you surround yourself with. So who are the 5 people you surround yourself with, that you hang out with? And this is phenomenal, because what happens is you eventually become like them. So if you are the biggest, the best, and the most prominent or successful amongst the 5 that you surround yourself with, what happens is, because you are up there at the top, and they are way beneath you, which is what most people like, because it gives you a false sense of arrival and success and entitlement. But what begins to happen is they begin to drag you down in an attempt for you to lift them up. And also to lift them up, you're going to be constantly bent over. Now, while there's nothing wrong in helping people, but you should identify at least five people who are bigger than you, better than you, who have some positive values that will challenge you and inspire you and keep pushing you when you're about to give up, keep opening up their own space for you to also rise up. Now, let me share with you who make up my own average of five. The five people that I surround myself with, closest to me. The first is my friend and mentor, John Maxwell himself. Oh, he's way, way above me in several respects. I spend 3 days with him every year in the United States of America to learn from him and to be guided by him and to be inspired by him. It costs me time and money, but it's worth every cent, I tell you. The second person in my own average of five is also my mentor and friend, Alex Oko. Oh, he's transformed me. He basically helps me settle into entrepreneurship and taught me how to become the person that I am and I'm still emerging to be in life, in the area of leadership, in the area of entrepreneurship. The third person in my own average of five is my wife, Olabisi Sojoyawe. Oh, God, I thank you for having brought this woman my way some 36 years ago now. Yes, it's been that long. She just pushes me, challenges me, and keeps on lifting me up, helping me to find myself and to believe in myself, which is important in becoming a person of significance. The fourth person in my own average of five is my colleague in the office, and they are Unagi. Now, I'm senior to him. Oh, but then he's strong in a lot of areas where I'm weak. He's a goal-getter. He's just so determined, and he pushes me. And I tell you, a lot of the successes you see around me actually are driven or propelled by how Ade pushes me. The last person in my own average of five is actually a double. My children, Olua Damilola and Angela Olua. Phenomenal. So as you can see, these are my children, and then my subordinates in the office. So the average of five does not necessarily have to be someone that is older than you, or richer than you, or more educated than you, right? But people who push you, people who stretch you, people who tell you the truth, just say it as it is, and people continue to make you a better version of yourself. So who are you on average of five? It's important. The first tip to moving you to that place of significance is you need to be selfless. Be selfless. Be selfless. We are naturally, as human beings, wired to look out for self, to be selfish. Me, what is the need for me? Oh, you can't ever be successful, and even if you do achieve success somehow, you can't become a person of significance without being selfless. So learn to live for others. Just give, lift others up, help others, add value to people, guide them, coach them, inspire them, counsel them, Lord. Chastise them with love where you have to, as it is. When you're not selfless, and nothing is done because of what you get from it, right? But pushing people to be a better version of themselves, impacting your community, impacting your neighborhoods, your family, and all of that, then you're on the path to becoming significant. Now, the last tip in moving into that place of significance that you need to also focus on is you. Yes, focus on you. And it's not straight that I've just spoken about the last tip, the need for you to be selfless. But really, for you to become selfless, you have to first discover who you are. So accept yourself and recognize that you are important. You are outstanding. You are unique. There's no two of you anywhere in the world. There's no two of me. God is just so awesome in His creation. So find your strengths and then leverage on your strengths and believe in yourself. Stop looking for affirmation from other people. While we need other people here and there, You become relevant and the kind of person people want to also associate with when you first find strength from within you. You are special. You are unique. You are outstanding. So enjoy yourself. That does not mean you should not work on your weaknesses and areas of threats in your life, but don't dwell on them. Leverage more on your strengths to take advantage of the opportunities you see out there. Now, finally, and this is also crucial, after running through the 5 tips, which I'll repeat again, scrolling on the screen, you can see the 5 tips again, one after the other. But finally, I tell you, even in pursuit and implementation and execution of those 5 tips, there'll be battles, there'll be trials, there'll be failures. But then, you can't ever have success without battles. In fact, breakthroughs only happen because you have broken through. Breakthroughs only happen because you have broken through. So there are the battles. But learn the lessons you need to learn quickly from the battles and then move on. And that is again where your average of 5 comes to play. It's critical in helping you go through those battles and and coming out of them triumphantly. If you do these 5 tips that I have just shared, and you do them consistently, they will compound and you'll become significant. I guarantee you. But only if you do them and you do them consistently, remember again, every minute, every hour, every day, you will become significant. And I look forward to seeing you at the top. Now, if you've enjoyed this week's SOJ Lulu TV broadcast, again, it's every Wednesday. Please introduce it to as many of your friends and people in your community that you can. Those who you feel also need some kind of mentoring or guidance, because that's really is what the SOJ Lulu TV is about. It's my way of giving back and mentoring and just sharing my experience. Invite them to join and subscribe to SOJ Lulu TV. They can do so by going to YouTube and just searching for Soji Oyawe to watch this and all recent episodes and several other videos that I have there. Or they can just subscribe to IGTV and watch SOJ Lulu TV, which also is featured there. So you can watch on YouTube, you can also watch on IGTV. If your desire is to engage my services for your business transformation or turnaround, or you're having all kinds of whatever kind of problems in running on your business, people issues, marketing issues, business issues, cultural issues, whatever it is, please just again contact me through my website. You'll see on the screen here. I really appreciate you joining me this week for this podcast, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, have a wonderful, fruitful, and prosperous week. Bye.